Hey everybody, my name is Brandon. Welcome back to Cinefessions, where we talk all things media. And today I have a disc replay haul for you guys, plus one item from eBay. Today's haul runs the gamut from VHS all the way up to 4K. Only about 6 items in total, so a pretty small haul today, but I figured this would be a good stack to share together. So let's not waste any more time at all. Let's dive right into my disc replay and eBay physical media haul. So I'll start off with the VHS tape that I found at Disc Replay. And you know what? I'll mention, I think they might be getting out of the VHS game just as quickly as they got into it. I was there not too long ago now, and all of their VHS tapes were in like the clearance section. So I don't know if they're buying any more of those back, but this was one I got before that. This is The Lord of the Rings. And of course, the original animated movie, which I actually have not seen. I do have the snapper case DVD of this, but once I saw this VHS tape, I could not pass it up. This is just super cool. So really fun find, I would say, from Disc Replay. And the tape looks to be in great shape. The case is in really good shape as well. I think this one was about $5, so really good price for what I think is just a fun add to the collection. So the first one today is on VHS. We have The Lord of the Rings, the animated film. You know what? Because I only have one 4K as well, let me jump over to that next. And this is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. So this, of course, is part of the Batman the Animated series. And I think I actually own it on Blu-ray because I do own that complete series on Blu-ray. And I believe that's included there as well. But yeah, I don't know that I've ever sat down and watched this from beginning to end. I used to watch Batman the Animated series all the time when I was a kid, but not in a very long time. So I just don't know if I will remember this when I put it on or what, but this one is in great shape as well. You can see the slip cover with it, which is awesome. And then you have the same cover art on the inside. But yeah, I've heard, just incredible things about this movie over the years. And so I definitely want to start watching Batman the Animated series, or rewatching, I guess, since it's been a while. And then, get to this one eventually. This falls in somewhere within that series. So yeah, very happy to have this, and this 4K is probably going to look incredible. So the only 4K title in today's video is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. This is kind of the lone man out here on Blu-ray, because this is the one I picked up off of eBay, but I've been super interested to see this movie, and I don't believe it was streaming anywhere, which is why I decided to just pick it up. This is the Stanford Prison Experiment, and you can see right on the top here, it says they were given 2 weeks, they lasted 6 days. So this is I don't know how true the movie will actually be, but I believe it's based on the true story of this psychological experiment, essentially, that kind of goes awry and is very interesting. So I'm just very curious what's going to happen here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they just took however many, like 20 or 12, whatever it is, just kind of normal people, and they split them up into, the guards and the prisoners. All an experiment, of course, and things just kind of go crazy from there. So very intrigued to see this one. I've heard about it for many years, and I could never find it in person. So I actually put in an offer on this one, pretty low, honestly, but they took it. So I paid, I want to say, like less than $10 for this shipped, which is a really good deal for it. So yeah, excited to watch this one. And another movie that I always mix these up in my head, but there's a movie called Asylum Blackout. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one. It's a horror movie, and I love that movie, but I don't own it on any format. And even the DVD, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty expensive on eBay. It's just a hard one to find, but a really good horror movie that is taking place in a prison. So I guess that's why I guess a prison or an asylum, not the same thing, but yeah, either way, I always think about that movie when I think about this one. So very excited to finally get around to watching the Stanford Prison Experiment. This next one is actually an upgrade for me, but I've not yet watched the DVD I owned of it, but just given what it is, I wanted to upgrade. This is The Pyramid. And so this one is interesting because this recently dropped in price, or they just had it marked wrong. This was always like closer to $20 at Disc Replay for whatever reason on Blu-ray. And so I thought, I'm not going to get that. I'll just stick with my DVD. Well, they had this one there that was marked at like $2.99 or $3.99. It was really cheap. And so I wanted to pick it up and upgrade it from my DVD. Looks awesome. It's going to be hopefully really creepy looking. And it has producer Alexander Aja in it, who I think is just fantastic. So hopefully this one will be enjoyable. The age-old wonders of the world have long cursed explorers who have dared to unlock their mysteries. Yeah, so I think it's just people going into the titular pyramid and it being creepy. Hopefully it'll be decent. If it's half as good as something like As Above, So Below, I'm in for a treat because I love that movie. I think that's super underrated. But yeah, happy to upgrade this one to Blu-ray. This is The Pyramid. Only two more in today's video, but both of them are boutique pickups. So this first one here is another upgrade for me from the DVDs I have of them. Legally Blonde Collection. So this is actually a Shout Select title, as you can see right there. Spine number 66, and of course it's just going to have Legally Blonde 1 and 2 in it. There's actually a third Legally Blonde movie. I am 99.9% certain that Reese Witherspoon is not in that one, but it does exist, so if you're interested, you could also grab that one. But I've not seen that one. I've only seen the first two, and these are just fun movies, so I thought this was just a really cool thing to add to the collection. Does this one have... No, it doesn't have reversible cover art, but it does have two separate discs, and you can see behind each disc there is some artwork there. So yeah, very happy to have this one and happy to upgrade from the DVD. It would have been great if they went with like a pink Blu-ray case for this one, because both of the DVDs I have for the two movies are pinks, which is just fun given that it's Legally Blonde. So yeah, just very happy to own this on Blu-ray now for the first time. The Legally Blonde collection from the Shout Select line, spine number 66. The last one in today's video is awesome because it's a Criterion Collection find, and I paid very little for it. I think this was $8. Like, it was very cheap. But it's a movie that I probably wouldn't have picked up otherwise because I'm just not terribly interested in it, to be honest. But it's Criterion for $8. Of course, I'm picking up Moonstruck with Cher and Nicolas Cage. This is from 1987 and spine number 1056. So I've heard great things about this movie over the years. It's just not something that terribly interests me for whatever reason. It's a rom-com. Hopefully it'll be enjoyable. Nicolas Cage is in it, so I mean, that's a good thing. But yeah, for $8, I mean, there's no way I was passing this up. It comes complete with the booklet and everything. So, I mean, that's an awesome add to the collection. I honestly just don't remember if this one is available on 4K or not, but there's virtually no way I would ever see myself upgrading this now that I have the Blu-ray in the collection. And lots of good special features listed on there as well, as you can see on the back of the box here. Just a cool find. Like I said, $8 for a Criterion Collection title. I'll add virtually anything at that point. I mean, heck, I still have Salo, 120 Days of Sodom in my collection. So clearly I'm not too worried about having movies I don't like in my Criterion Collection. But anyway, the last one in today's video, spine number 1056, Moonstruck from the Criterion Collection. All right, so there we go. A nice small stack today, mostly from Disc Replay, but we do have that one lone one in there from eBay. I do have another stack over there. So Disc Replay always does buy 5, get 1 free on everything. And the, I guess 5 of these 6 were from Disc Replay, and I bought them all together. The 6th item I'm just using in the next video because that is all DVDs. And so I figured I'd just include those all in the next one. But you'll see another stack here in the coming weeks. But for now, let me know what you guys think about today's haul. Anything that you love, let me know down in the comments below. And anything I should put at the top of my priority list. Is Moonstruck just incredible and I really need to sit down with it? Let me know if you're a big fan of that one. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end here. I really do appreciate that. Before I let you go, I'll just encourage you all to consume some media today. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.